All right, another update here on the 74 Z1 project. So I've pretty much got everything assembled. Kind of went through all the electrical. I did figure out a little bit more with the on, off, and PO switch here. So off is obviously off. Basically, in the US models, PO and on did the same thing. Well, PO actually wasn't doing anything when I would turn it on. So I found a broken wire inside this harness where the factory crimps it together to splice it for the US models. So I fixed that, but then what I went ahead and did is I wired it for PO will be front running lights and my rear tail light. And then on is your traditional headlights. And I actually wired in the front running lights, and then from the factory it would be the rear tail light running light as well. So got that all sorted out. Everything on the electrical side seems to be good. I did crank the bike over. It does have spark, so we're good there. I've got the fuel tank on it and the side covers on it, and then just the rear tail's just resting on there. Basically, I just wanted to get all the body work on the bike, just kind of test fitment, make sure I don't have any issues there, and everything looks pretty good. These are a really nice set of 74 original side covers that are like perfect condition. They've never been repaired or anything like that. So really excited about that. And these are also original 74 900 emblems. They're not the aftermarket. So they're not perfect, but they are perfect for this bike. I like to use as many original parts as I can. So pretty happy with that. And then original rear tail, original tank, original Kawasaki emblem there. So yeah, pretty excited about this. Like I said, I just kind of test fitted everything. Really and truly, I could put fuel in the tank. Well, I've got oil in the tank right now, so I'd have to drain the oil, put fuel in the tank, and then I just got to hook up the fuel lines. Show you here. So I've got new fuel lines on here, and I just haven't cut them yet. I've got them ran pretty long, but I don't want to do that because it's so cold out right now. So it's like literally 1 degree outside with wind chill. It's like -10. So I'm not going to mess with starting the bike, but just wanted to show you guys what this stage of the project is looking like. So I'm going to take a break on this now, and probably in a month or so pick up on the bodywork. So the next will be just the bodywork and paint, and I'm going to go back with the original candy tone green. I just haven't decided on what decals I'm going to use for that. So it'll either be the factory decals or maybe a 73 factory decal, maybe a combination of the two. Just haven't decided yet. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys what this is looking like. I've got that center stand stopper on. So I'll show you what this bracket looks like here. So this bracket just mounts to the this was a factory mount for the exhaust. So it just mounts there, and then that prevents the center stand from coming up and hitting the chain. I did add this rubber grommet to this bracket just for when it comes up it doesn't bang and it just didn't sound good and it would chip the paint. So I like that. Where did I get that bracket? I think that was Johnny's Vintage Motorcycle Parts is where I got that bracket. So that worked out pretty well. What else do we got going on here? I've got these vent lines that I need to cut a little shorter. And then I've still got to put the air filter in with the air filter box insert. So just some little things. Overall, I'm pretty darn happy with how this thing turned out. Obviously, we've still got to do the paint and then fire it up and do all the little minute things of tuning it. And once I fire it up and run it for a little bit, I'm going to pull the valve cover off, recheck the chain tension, and then recheck all my valve lash, or the valve clearance, I should say. But yeah, this thing is coming out pretty nice. I know it's hard to see how nice it is or isn't with the mismatched paint on it right now, but the bones of this thing are really nice. I'm really happy with how this is turning out, and like I said, a lot of original parts. There is some things that I could definitely replace and make it a little nicer, but I just wanted to retain as much original as possible. I mean, these ears are all original, the forks are all original, triple trees are all original, fenders original, wheel, rotor, caliper, line. I mean, a lot of original parts. The switches are original, the master cylinder's original, the levers, just a lot of original stuff here. So obviously the exhaust isn't, and obviously what's cool to me, this is kind of more my style, is again, this bike looks really original other than the exhaust, but it's actually a 1015. It has the Andrews 3X cams, and it's 10.25 to 1 compression. So looks really original, but has quite a bit of extra power as well. So that's kind of my style. I like kind of the sleeper look, and these bikes, kind of from the factory, in my opinion, were a little bit of a sleeper look. They're always a lot faster than everything else on the road at that time, and they didn't necessarily look like they would be. So we've kind of carried over that theme into this bike. So we'll look really original, but have that extra power. So that'll be pretty cool. Really excited to get this thing finished up, and just wanted to show you guys kind of what this thing's looking like and how it turned out. Again, this is a really old Kirker exhaust, right around 1983, I believe. Yeah, I think it fits the vibe of the bike, and it's been with this bike since 83, so really cool. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys what this thing's looking like. If you have any questions, just comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.